Let me paint you a picture. A couple, both working full-time. She makes $55,000 a year, he makes $80,000. That's $135,000 combined. Top-tier income. On paper, they should be doing great, saving money, investing, traveling, feeling secure, but they're not. They're stressed, living paycheck to paycheck, maybe 1 to 2 months of savings. Last time something broke, they had to use a credit card. They're tired all the time, barely see each other, and despite doing everything right, they feel stuck. So what's going on? If you've ever thought, we make too much money to feel this broke, this is why. We've all been told 2 incomes are better than 1. Sounds obvious. More money means a better life. But reality doesn't work like that. There's something called the 2-income trap, a concept popularized by Elizabeth Warren. After studying thousands of bankrupt families, she found something shocking. Families with 2 incomes were often more fragile, not less, more likely to fail financially. Let's break it down. Take their second income, $55,000. Sounds like a big boost, right? Now let's run the numbers. First, taxes. Because it's the second income, it's taxed higher. Rough estimate, around 30%. So $55,000 becomes about $38,500 take-home. Now add childcare. Average cost, around $15,000 per year. You're down to $23,500. Next, commuting. Gas, maintenance, maybe a second car, let's say $8,000 a year. Now you've got $15,500 left, but we're still not done. 2 full-time workers equals less time, less energy, so you spend more on convenience. Takeout, delivery, cleaning, quick solutions to save time. That can easily cost another $7,000 a year. Now you're at $8,500 left from a $55,000 salary, and that's with just 1 child. Add another kid or live in an expensive city, that number can drop close to 0, sometimes even negative. So what's happening? Someone is working full-time and the household barely moves forward. But here's the real trap. You don't feel broke because you see $135,000, so you spend like a $135K household. You buy a house based on that number, take loans based on that number. But those decisions only work if both incomes never stop, and life doesn't work like that. If one person loses their job, gets sick, burns out, everything collapses because your entire life was built on 2 incomes. No buffer, no backup plan. That's the trap. Years ago, families had 1 income and 1 backup. Today, we use both incomes just to survive. The safety net is gone. So what's the solution? It's not earn more, it's build smarter. You structure your life to survive on 1 income, even if you have 2. That means smaller mortgage, lower fixed costs, less lifestyle inflation. Then the second income becomes power, savings, investments, freedom, not survival. Because real wealth isn't about income, it's about flexibility, the ability to handle problems, to make choices, to not panic when life happens. Most people trade that away for a bigger lifestyle, but bigger isn't safer, and 2 incomes don't help if both are already spent. The people who win, they protect their margin, they keep their backup plan alive. Because you can work harder, but you can't escape a trap you don't understand. Now you do.